Let's install the observation-oriented modeling software onto a personal computer. Now, by personal computer, I mean a computer or laptop that is running the Windows operating system. My machine here is running Windows 10, but you should be able to install the software on earlier versions of Windows as well. So for example, in our lab, we have a computer that is running on Windows 7, which is quite dated by today's standards, and yet we were able to install the software without any difficulty. So to begin installation, open your favorite web browser and navigate to this address, www.idiogrid.com, and then /OOM/. So incidentally, Idiogrid is the name of a computer program I wrote some years ago that administers and scores repertory grids. And instead of creating a new domain for OOM, I've simply just piggybacked my OOM website onto my Idiogrid domain. Anyway, that explains the perhaps rather strange address there. Okay, so at the website, we want to follow this free download link, so we'll select that. And that takes us to this information request page. I'm going to autofill all of it here, or most of it. I think you need to type some sort of comment here before we can select the submit button. Now only select the submit button once. Sometimes this takes a few moments, and here it didn't take too long. So we are navigated to the download website. So here we see the OOM install exe file. Now notice also there's a date here. This is the date of the most recent program or version of the program. I'm continually working on the software and providing updates. So you'll want to check back to this website regularly to make sure you're working with the most current version of the software. So we'll select OOM install here. And we see on the bottom left it is downloading. And when it's done, we'll get this little up arrow. We can select that and open it. And I get a message here from Windows. It's wanting to protect my PC. It's not sure who the publisher is for OOM. And so it says don't run it. Now you can override that by selecting more info, which will tell you the name of the file. And then again, it says unknown publisher here. But most importantly, we get run anyway. So we'll select that. And we're taken to the installation splash screen. Now, you can look under options here and see where it's going to install. This will be your default under Windows 10 on your C drive. If you want to change that, you can do that here, but I'm happy with all the defaults here, so I'll just kill this or just select OK and go ahead and install it. Now on my computer, I get in my taskbar another little shield. Now this is another check to make sure that I want to install the software. So I'm going to select this, but nothing will change on what you're going to see. For some reason, the video capture just won't capture this particular screen. So I'll select it, and again, it asks me, do I want to install? Are you sure? And I'm going to say yes, and the installation begins. Now, by the way, I promise you that the program is free of viruses. I scan it before uploading it every time. If you have antivirus software, you might have to disable it and then install OOM and then re-enable your antivirus software. Sometimes I've noticed some students have had difficulties getting by the antivirus software, so you might have to disable it temporarily. Okay, so we've installed it successfully here, so I'll select Launch OOM Software. And sometimes it doesn't give me the splash screen, but I look down on my taskbar and sure enough, it has opened, so we have successfully installed the software. Now, if we look under Help here and About OOM, there we can see the version of the program that we're working with, and we can match that up with what we saw on the website to make sure, again, that we're working with the most up-to-date version. So I'll select OK here, and then go ahead and kill the software and minimize my web browser. And notice I have an icon now on the desktop for OOM. Just double-click that. And again, that will run the software right from the desktop. Now, the program itself is not very large, and you can install it on a flash drive. I'll show you how to do that in another video. You can also install it on a Mac, but to do so, you'll need emulation software, software that will allow you to emulate a PC, a personal computer, or the Microsoft operating system on your Mac. And again, I'll discuss that in another video as well.